Shalom. Call Halal La Yahweh by Shem Shah, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people in the world ignorantly call God, by Hashem, in the name of Yahweh Shah, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people in the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father, and the Son is Yahweh by Shem Shah. Also, Shalom to the Akim, you brothers that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the name Yahweh by Hashem Shah. Shalom to you, Akim. Also, Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, man, woman, and child, whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers, though you may look like the heathen nations just scattered amongst which the heathen nations, as you see in this chart right here, the nations starting from two on down, those are the heathen nations. Also, if your lineage, as I'm about to get on the other chart, your seed line goes back to these people, your bloodline goes back to these people through the man, and if a spirit bear witness with his word and his truth, and you can receive it to the speckled bird, man, when a child, this does apply to you, are Israelites. Though you may look like the other nations, you have the appearance of the heathen nations. Due to the scattering of these people right here on this chart, so you're going to have Israelites that look like the heathen, but they're under the curses of Deuteronomy 28, the 15th verse on down. Their spirit bear witness that they're the children of Yahweh by Shema Shah. Also, most importantly, their line once again goes back to these people right here through the man. To the few Akwafas, you sisters that do listen and learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, if you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that once again you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel, are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ once again. And, I'm gonna get straight to it. This video right here. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get some scriptures. Yahweh Ratazah, this is edifying.
19 deaths below 100,000 in the US would be a great achievement for his administration. The virus has so far killed more than 2,400 Americans.
You're talking about 2.2 million deaths, 2.2 million people from this. And so if we could hold that down, as we're saying, to 100,000, it's a horrible number. Maybe even less, but to 100,000. So we have between 100 and 200,000. We all together have done a very good job.
New York is by far the worst hit city in the US, accounting for almost half of nationwide infections. With hospitals overflowing there, Central Park has even been turned into an emergency field hospital. Tents with dozens of beds are being set up. RT's Mark Gazdiev has more.
New York City has 7 days left. 1 week before the city's hospitals, its medical infrastructure collapses.
The crucial day to think about is Sunday, April 5th. Meaning, as I've said, we're getting through this week. It's tough. We have what we need for next week, but it will definitely be a very hard week. But after next Sunday, April 5th, is when I get very, very worried about everything we're going to need.
The more you read about what's happening in New York, the more horrifying it is. It's out of control, and by all accounts, all of them, it's only going to get worse.
The peak in death rate is likely to hit in 2 weeks. So, I'll say it again. The peak, the highest point of death rates, remember this, is likely to hit in 2 weeks.
Emergency services are getting more calls now than they did on 9/11. Just let that sink in. The city is terrified. They're scared of the virus. They're fearful of how unprepared they are. They're terrified.
From a mental standpoint, it's a serious strain on us in EMS. We're doing over 6,000 calls daily. In the last few days, we've done over 44,000 calls. Just to give you some perspective, we normally only do about 4,000 calls a day. And 9/11, which was the busiest day in EMS, we did 6,300 calls roughly, and the last couple of days we've done over 7,000. So we're tired. We're doing a lot of double shifts. We're very busy. We're running around. Number one stress isn't that if I can get infected. You know, we signed up for a job that's dangerous, that we know we can be killed in the line of duty. We know we can get sick while we take care of others. The stress has been that we're not able to get tested properly. So the city has not provided dedicated testing for first responders. So the problem with that is we don't know if we're bringing it home to our families.
Just look at this. In the middle of a pandemic, nurses are protesting. Don't be quick to judge. Many of them are being sent to their deaths. There's not enough masks. They're being asked to use masks that are intended only for a few hours. They're being told to reuse them for days. Some of them, lacking gowns, are wearing trash bags. Trash bags.
Imagine if you're given this tissue and told to use for the entire week, over and over again.
It's extremely difficult. When you need what you need to do what you got to do and you don't have it, then you have to improvise. So some of us are probably, once we start losing the mask and we don't have it anymore, we're going to have to wear substandard equipment that puts us at risk. We can do better. We should be doing better. In this day and age, in what's supposed to be the richest country on the planet, it's unacceptable that nurses should be in trash bags or people should be without the equipment they need.
God forbid you fall over and break your arm. You call an ambulance, they're busy. There aren't enough. They have to go get the guy that's suffocating from pneumonia, from a severe coronavirus case. You decide to go to the hospital yourself, where emergency rooms are full of severe coronavirus cases. You get infected. You talk to a nurse who lacks basic personal protection equipment. Your chances of infection go up. They can't provide for the nurses, and the nurses can't provide for you.
What happens when we don't have the proper equipment is that we potentially expose ourselves, which we have been. Not only do we expose ourselves, but we've been exposing the patients that didn't have the virus. We've been bringing it home to our families and bringing it out into the community.
This is an unmitigated disaster. They had a choice, our leaders, all of them, from China to Russia to Europe to America. The choice was to save business, save bank accounts, keep things open, let the infection spread, or save lives. Close borders, close businesses, quarantine. It works. We know it works. And given these two choices, lives or businesses,
You'd have to go back to the Civil War to talk about borders of states like that.
There it is, man. Okay? This place is through. America is through. America is finished. Okay? I'm going to get a scripture real quick. You could totally see that this country was completely unprepared. You know? It's finished. You know? You still have people, thinking this place is going to bounce back. Come on now. Real quick. Right? This is let me see, I'm gonna start at this is Isaiah 57:6. It says, I was wroth with my people, and I have polluted my inheritance. And who is the Lord's people? The Lord's people are the Israelites. The Israelites being you so-called Negro, so-called Latino, you so-called Native American. And who did the Lord give his people into? He gave them to who? The nation of Edom. All the heathens, but the top nation, the nation of Edom, which the nation of Edom is you so-called white people. Okay? And we are found in your hands, like it says in Jeremiah 50:33. Okay? As to this day right here, man. Because you refuse to let us go, man. Okay? It says, thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Okay? This man, he's the whooping stick, right? He's oppressed us. You brought us over here on cargo slave ships. You beat our backs in, made us pick cotton, build your society up from the ground up. Then what you do? You created, Jim Crow laws, the KKK, okay? You made the laws, basically set against Jake to keep them on the bottom, man. When Jake try to apply for a job, okay, you'll put that ethnicity and call it it'll have black, white, which that don't exist, black don't exist, okay? Asian, okay? All those so-called nationalities, Jake will put, black or African American, and then he gets what? Hired last, but he gets fired first. Okay? Then you go to your police force, how Jake is racially targeted and eventually sometimes shot, most of the time shot down and killed, and there's no justice. Okay? That's all examples, and the list goes on and on and on. You got Jake working at these hands and feet of your corporations while you sit and reap the benefits. That's all just, examples, right? You show no mercy, right? And when you show no mercy, you don't get mercy. Like the scripture said in the book of James, right? Here's the point, though. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember that I had end of it, right? You thought you was going to be, this great, so-called great empire, okay, on the planet Earth forever, man. You thought that you was just going to, rape, rob, and murder, and there was going to be no consequences for it. But the Lord, he's checking you now. Now, you dealing with, you reaping what you sowed, okay? This is what you're witnessing. You reaping, okay, what you sowed. You being the treacherous dealer is now you're being dealt treacherously with by these heathens, and not most likely, but surely, Yahweh by Shemel Shah, okay? Therefore, hear now this, that thou art given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly. And who does that remind you of? It reminds you of here in America, man. Mainly here in America. All you people, okay, outside this thing. But it's mainly America. America is the face of, pride, the face of, wickedness, okay? And you people dwell this carelessly. Here it is. They just declared a stay-at-home alert. You still have these proud-ass people still driving on the road, man. Like everything is all good, man, because they dwell carelessly. But that attitude comes from who? That attitude comes from Esau, Edom. And that's been pushed on the people, right? That says in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as I will, neither shall I know the laws of children. And that's what these people say. Here it is before the coronavirus came, okay, to America, right? What was people in this country saying? Oh, that's not going to hit here. If it does hit here, it's not going to be as bad. We're going to have a cure to it. Still don't got a cure to it. And now, look, it's as bad as it is now. If it's real, okay? Now look at it. I thought this was America, though. I thought America could stop anything, I thought America, had the answers to all things, was able to stop, plagues, stop, wars, was able to stop doing all that, right? I thought this was America, right? See? Like it says, scripture say, pride lead before fall and destruction, man. And that's what's happening. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment. And one day, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. Okay? And this is why it's coming upon you, because you're wicked as hell, man. Your ruler, which is Esau, even the so-called white man, okay, starting with the elite banking families, they're wicked as hell, man. Okay? And they've used witchcraft, through the media, through their school system, okay? Just all the ways they can, okay, to push wickedness on the masses of the people, man, okay? And this is why judgment is coming down on you, for especially what you did to the Lord's people, man, okay? For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. I'm talking about starting with you elite banking families, but the rest of you Edomites, you think it's all good now. You think you want to be all friends with Jake, okay? You still going to pay for what you did, okay? Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me, right? You never thought a coronavirus would destroy America like it did. You never thought, all the things that's happening, the natural disasters, all these things was going to destroy America. You just had another tornado rip through a town in Arkansas, Jonesboro, I believe, and I looked up the demographics within that town, and it's majority Edomites that live there. Okay, it's the Lord doing this. It's no coincidence. All these things is happening in your location. Okay, There's no coincidence. And now that pride is being brought low. Okay? It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, then thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Okay? And that's what's happening. They wasn't expecting this, and like I said, they even if they put this virus out there, the Lord put the spirit on them to do it, showing you that they're not in control, man. Just to destroy their own, to bring their kingdom down faster, man. It says, stand now with the multitude of thy enchantments, with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail, right? Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee, man. Let's see if your news people could try to, dodge and duck. Let's see if these witches and warlocks that you got running could send the plagues away, man, that the Lord has brought upon this place. Okay? Let's see if they can save you from it. They can't save you from it. The Lord is making a mockery of you, and it's beautiful. Okay? You don't even have enough mask, okay, for the people, man. Then you got to, the Jake said you had to use the same tissue over and over and over again. Okay? Then you got your ambulance crew. They basically fully exposed. They don't have any gear, for them or the patient that they have with transporting to the so-called, hospital. Okay? So this place is through, man. Lacking everything, man. But this is supposed to be the greatest country on the face of the earth right now. Okay? Come on, man. You people are a joke. But this is Habakkuk. The Lord is making you look silly, man. That's what he's doing, because you've been proud, okay, all the way through, man. You actually believe that you were unstoppable. Okay? Anything that came your way, okay, you were always able to get rid of it. Okay? But now you got the judges of all judges, okay? He's back, and he's doing all this, and you can't do nothing. He's making a fool of you. He's making you look like a mortal man, like you are, man. Because that's all you Edomites are, man. Okay, mortal man, okay? That was set up by the Most High, okay? For a punishment to the children of Israel for being disobedient, transgressing the law, statutes, commandments, okay? And to show what a world would look like when it's ran in wickedness. And you've done a great job at it. This is Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned on to thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory, man. Look what's going on, man. Look how your society is crumbling, man. All the debt that you're in, okay? But you're supposed to be the smartest man on earth. Why are you in so much debt? Okay? Why are you in so much debt? Why you can't get this under control? Like, you've been pushing to the world that nothing can stop this place. Okay? Look at you, man. The Lord is making you look silly, man. Shameful spewing on our glory, man. You probably most likely got the other nations watching this across the seas, even though they got their own problems, because they getting attacked too, because they, took counsel with you Edomites, okay, to bring our people down, okay? You don't think they watching? Seem like, damn, I thought America was actually going to be able to shake it. You got the most cases, okay, than Italy and China, and they was getting hit hard, man. But the Lord has his eyes upon this sinful kingdom, okay? That's what's happening, okay? It's Isaiah, going back to Isaiah 47:1, right? Come down and sit in the dust, old virgin daughter of Babylon, which I always bring it out, who is tying this to, right? It's not, this is Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, the Edomites, in the day of Jerusalem, which is our people, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, right? O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that reward thee as thou hast served us, okay? This is that daughter of Babylon right here, man. This is what it's talking about, okay? This is the new Babylon right here. So going back, this is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin, daughter of Babylon. The reason it says that is because America, for so long, America has not dealt with foreign, enemies coming into this country, and sieging it, Okay? America has not dealt with what else? Plagues like this that we've gone through, so-called disease outbreaks. But this right here is different. Okay? This right here is extremely different. Okay? All the legislation that's being passed, all the, unrighteous decrees, the National Guards, all these things that they're taking, which really, he's coming down with great wrath because got a short time. Okay, all these things happening though. But at first it wasn't happening. This place was, it was untouchable, right? Sit on the ground. There's no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Okay? And that applies for today, you elites. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone, grind meal, uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah. Thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Okay? And that's what's happening. Then this place is being exposed for what it is. The wicked, the capital of wickedness. Okay? Unprepared as all hell. The people here, they obese. Okay? They don't think for themselves. Okay? They're fragile. Okay? Can't eat. Can't go one day without eating. Dumb down, man. Everybody's seen this place for what it is. Drugs. Okay? Homosexuals. All these things. Okay? And the Lord's doing this, right? He's uncovering this nakedness of yours, right? And he says, I will not meet thee as a man, because he's not going to meet you as a man. He's coming back as an angelic power. And right now he got his prophets, okay, prophesying against this kingdom, this wicked empire, man. Okay? As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name. His name is Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Okay? And this is what's happening. This place is no longer deemed the best of the best when it comes to kingdoms, man. This kingdom is going down. The Lord is taking Babylon the Great, aka America, down. Okay, this is what you're living in. You're living in the last seconds, the downfall of Esau, Edom. Okay, because America is the stronghold of you Edomites. Once this place goes down, that's it, man. Okay, them European countries you see over there, they're gonna be taken down easy, man. America is just that stronghold, man, that HQ, the headquarters. Okay? So, right? The Lord got us, okay? The Lord got his men. What's going on with Esau, right? These people complaining and crying about we ain't got this, we ain't got that. We told you this man was the devil. Okay? This man don't care. Okay? This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with the covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That walk down to go into Egypt, which is talking about America, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves and strengthen Pharaoh, and to trust in the child of Egypt. Pharaoh's the Edomites right now. They're the new Pharaoh. Okay? And you got these people, they still think America's going to be great again. You still got people that think America's going to bounce back. And even if America does bounce back, which Lord willing it doesn't, okay, it's still going to be destroyed. The Heavenly Father is still going to destroy this place because it's prophecy, okay? And Yahweh is not a man that he should lie, man, okay? Like it says in the book of Numbers 23:19, okay? But these people believe that America is literally invincible, okay? That it can't be touched. It's bulletproof. That's why they trust in this place so much. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And this their shame right now. They like, we don't got enough face masks. We ain't got tissue. We ain't got, hazmat suits to cover us from being exposed to, patients with the coronavirus. That's your confusion now. You people trust in this place. Okay? This place is going down. For his princes were at Zoan, his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be a help, nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach, man. Okay? I'm going to skip down. It says, for the Egyptians, this is the 7th verse. For the Egyptians shall hope in vain and to no purpose. Therefore I cry concerning is the strength is to sit still. And that's exactly what he's doing. Sitting still. Because the Most High is putting the spirit on him. Yahweh is putting the spirit on him to do that. Okay? Because he's getting ready to take this place down, man. He's getting ready to take Esau down. Okay? He's making Esau look bad. He's humiliating him. Okay? But we ain't got to deal with that. The Lord, with his men, right? The Lord got us, right? While Esau got you people in the trick bag, believing he's helping you people out, he's not doing nothing for you people. And I'm going to end it right here because you know my time is up. But this is Psalms 23:1. It says, the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want, like you people. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for my name's sake. Right? Yeah, though I walk through, and this is a lot of people in the world use this scripture. It says, yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, which that's talking about America. Okay, you could die by a car accident, a gunshot, diseases like you see now, suicide, drugs, all these things. America is just one big death trap, okay? I fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me, right? It says, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies, thou anointest me, right? My head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever, right? So the Lord got us. You people just gonna be through out here. Okay? That's all you gonna see from here on out. Is people just being through. All you Edomites, you heathens, and 2/3 of our people that are rebellious, okay, and want this thing to continue. You're just gonna be through. Okay? So that's it. Call Halal La Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Baba Kasha, Abba, Baba, Abba, Baba, Abba, Baba, Abba, Ha Ayabia, Abba, Ha Ayabia, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Shalom to the elect, Yahweh Ratazah. This was edifying. Shalom.